You telling me solar zodiac, the sky map doesn't change? Nothing changes?
There's no change. And for the history of the world.
Don't just start hanging and changing?
That's 25. That's why Leo cuts them off.
I'll say this. I will take this opinion to the grave. I've rarely ever seen an 18-year-old woman more attractive than a 23-year-old. I've never. It's like their bodies get better, their makeup gets better, right? It's like they understand their symmetry and how to do things better. Anytime I drive by a nightclub and I see those 18-year-old bandits, I think to myself, ugh, you did your contour wrong. You did your highlight wrong.
I see what you're saying. I agree, actually.
You know what I mean? But it is a turnoff when they talk to you. The 23-year-old talks to you in like this weird, so what's your 5-year plan? It's like, 5-year plan. I got a 5-minute plan.
If you're gonna look for a wife, it makes more sense to go for like an 18, 19-year-old than a 23, 24-year-old. There's a longer, it's longer lasting. It's like buying a...
How low would you, in a perfect world, how low would you go, Mr. Red Pill? Huh? Since you want to go Olympics. In a
perfect world. Bro, I didn't want to just make the GodPill about this topic. I'm sure Love Speech is tired about this.
No, you want to chat. Spam one of the chat. Pressure him. Charlie wanted to pressure you like this. How low would you go? Would you go to Vosh level? Would you go Destiny and the kiddie pool? How low would you go? Huh?
It's funny. There's a lot of stuff from those two.
Your skateboard.
Why hasn't Destiny gotten canceled for messaging like teenagers all the time?
Because he looks like a teenager. You give him a backpack, he walks in his school, it's legal.
I would say 19 is as low as I'd go, like realistically.
Come on,
19.
Bro, this guy's a yeah.
I'm going 19. Yeah.
Okay, you want to lock that in? Is that where we're drawing the line, or are we drawing the line at maturity?
19. You know why? I actually have actual proof. When I was in Greece, I met this. When I was on the date with Blackberry, there were these two girls that were on the tour bus too, and they were sitting behind, and they're like, "Oh my God, is he like?" They're like looking it up, and afterwards they just started joining, and then we were walking around all of Athens like I was the line leader, and they were like my students following, and the girl with like the huge was like 28, and her sister was 16, and
check your BBM.
Huh?
Check your BBM.
What's BBM?
You're actually a zoomer. What the?
What is a BBM?
He doesn't know what BBM is.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, how old am I? You don't know what BBM is?
I am reading chat, guys. I see it open. But do you guys know what BBM is? What the
fuck? What did they say?
It's slow. Hold on. They're saying sneaker rechat, huge. This is a good stream. Helmet IQ. Yeah, Blackberry. How old are you guys? What the Anyway.
Wait, nobody here knows what BBM is? Blackberry Messenger?
You're getting old. You're on status, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think I've ever heard BBM before.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That should be a wake-up call, Zherka, man. Stop wasting time in Canada with go to Bosnia and Albania, man. What are you doing?
You don't know what BBM is? What about MSN?
Yeah, I know MSN. Like, what is that, Messenger network? Yeah, AOA, like when you type ASL in the chat.
Bro, I chill with a child. No wonder you like...
You're the same age as Moise. Go talk to him.
Moise is busy telling someone to cut their... But don't worry, they're 18. Yeah, you know what's funny? No one called him out on the fact that 18 is still too young to... It's like a baby, bro. Big girl till I was 20, 30. Let's start the podcast. Let's go.
Yeah, no. Even when you say to these people the prefrontal cortex doesn't develop until 25, why is that outdated? It said they have no rebuttal to that either. They don't know why. You're able to cut your before your brain is fully developed. It doesn't make any sense at all. But you go on these tangents. I forgot what I was talking. What was I talking about before you said BBM? Right. The big. I don't know why you brought up that. She's 28. Oh, because she's 28. Not life pack. That was her age. When I heard her sister
We
was
talked about at 18 that they dropped. They sag at 18.
whatever. She was 28. She had giant, and her sister was there too in a crop top, and she's 16, walking around with her. As soon as she said 16, I wasn't even looking at her before. I'm like, nah, it's just something was. It's a turnoff.
Yeah.
It's a turnoff.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. On camera, as jokes, it happens, but never in public. Very rarely in public have I been corrected where someone goes, "Bro, she's actually 16." Usually, I just pick up on it. You know, I don't know if I just have superpowers or if I'm just.
Well, not all the time. I could think of a situation. I could think of a couple times where you could have got a nudge on the arm.
Well, in person or in Monkey? You mean on Monkey app or in person? I don't. In person?
Do you have bad memory or something?
You don't say Rye. She's a like dancer.
No, not her. Whatever, bro. What got you in trouble?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, that's the joke?
You have terrible memory. What do you mean? You're saying that you have like you have psycho abilities to figure out the age, but this happened?
Bro, Vitaly's catchers were trying to pick her up. Vitaly's that girl. It's on camera.
What do you think about the patching stuff?
You know, in a weird way, I don't watch it, and I used to love Chris Hansen and stuff like that, but I don't watch it because there's this weird, and I haven't never said this publicly, but I'll answer you. But there's this weird thing I get where I don't want to desensitize to being cruel because I'm already cruel, and if I watch that stuff, I feel like I lose more of my soul because it's not really about reform as much as it is about, like, I don't want to shit on Vitaly and stuff, but there was this experiment they did about, like, torturing inmates and how humans just took it further and further and desensitized.
Right.
If Zherka watches that kind of content, I promise you, if I watch 10 episodes straight, I'll start my own captures and take it way too far and start, like, electrocuting their nipples and shit. Like, I think, in a weird way, sure, you guys can watch it. I don't feel bad for him. But damn, do I feel weird that God is watching me watch Cruelty Network, you know?
It's like watching humiliation. You know, it's not to rehabilitate.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand why people think it's good, and I participate. I was in one, and the people in the chat are, as soon as you talk about, like, it's fake. I was there. It's not fake. Wallahi, it's not. It's real. These are real people, like, doing deviant acts. They're just like, they have crack pipes in their bags. Even anyone just thinks it's fake. You can see the arrest records up. But yeah, it's not to rehabilitate. Like, none of these people are gonna do it worse the next time, right? They're gonna avenge because they got humiliated. And I think a lot of the rappers that go
straight,
huh?
It doesn't scare straight.
Scared straight,
No, absolutely. And then even then, it's like, oh, Ty Dolla $ign, here's $500,000 to go throw pies at, you know, like how good of a person are you if you need $500,000 to be a vigilante, you know? Like, Myron, at least, like, yeah, he's like there, gets the police record. They get, like, Vitaly, I think there's goodness in what he's doing, but like when you get like famous rappers who clearly just want to get some good PR, or like rappers that literally went to Diddy parties and then they're like, oh yeah, but you're a terrible person. Like, wait, where's the level of deviancy?
What I love most is 80%, I don't want to shit on the show, but 80% of the rappers they had on, you can Google that they've like have a scandal with a 16-year-old.
Right, like they even then what's his name, Tyga was
in rap culture. If they didn't know she's 16, then that's totally fine to them. Like, but if you look at it like the Game's history, go look at his history online.
The Game was going to Diddy parties. He was there on the podcast with what's his name, DJ Vlad, saying he was like partying with Diddy for months and months and months. Of course he saw deviant stuff. Of course he participated. The other people, the whole industry, Ruby Rose, all of them. Every single rapper Ruby Rose when she was 16, 17. Kylie Jenner was getting passed around by Tyga, Travis Scott when she was 17 years old. And then they go on Vitaly's stream and get paid $500,000 to go and throw pies at people who are 15-year-olds, 16. Are you really that much better?
No.
I was trying to get the clip for it. That was good.
We gotta pick a, yeah, you got the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta pick a side here. Are you saying that they can't bang them at 17? Or are you saying that they're evil that they did it?
I'm saying that like, where's the level of deviancy? It's either like you're against sex out of wedlock completely, and all deviant acts, or not. Like, if you're gonna do it, then I would say don't take money to do it, and then try to get the people arrested. I think that's the best course of action. Because if you're gonna participate in deviancy and then also punish and humiliate deviants, there must be some sort of line. Like, the line is too blurred because it's the same people that are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the hero angle, because if there was no money in it, there would be no angle.
Yeah, and they want to get good PR. They look like the good guy doing it. But overall, I think what Vitaly's doing is good.